So this is a really good exercise now to look at the current price and say, is this the same as, okay, the EMAs went up here, but then it rolled over. What's different about this? Well, for one, you've got that, what I was talking about before, like that big washout. So multiple failures and then a big washout. But also, if you get this starting to surge up here, then you'll get a real sense of how this is something completely different to a weak move, right? This is pretty weak, isn't it? This thing's got a real different look about it. And that's what you want to be able to see clearly, because it means when you're in trades, you've got the insight not to stay with stuff that's going against you, because you can see how it's behaving, before you actually get to that point of having an ugly loss. This is quite a powerful move to here compared with either of these. So look how it's already, see how this is at its best, it got to about this far away from the EMAs. Look at this one, surged right away. So this is a different beast. But what you'd be wanting to do is, just because you saw this, say, put a couple of failures in, you wouldn't be going, oh, I'll go short. This is getting pretty nuanced, by the way. You can start to see how it's a different behavior. So be more cautious, looking for more evidence. For example, the second mouse. So I'd be looking for this to try and trap sellers. See how this is different? So to me, I picked that up over here. If it didn't stand out like that to you, that's okay. That's why I'm pointing these things out. Because once you get really good at it, you can get long. All right. So, you don't see me sending these out going, here's the playbook trade, because that's a lot of screen experience for me to be able to pick that up. But that's what I'm trying to point out to you. It's just that I've seen it so many times and I keep studying this stuff. And one of the appeals of trading, even though I've been doing it for so long, is it's just something you're continually improving. That's the joy in it, constantly improving. Like some little thing that I pick up that I then go, I can't believe I haven't noticed this before. So there's got to be thousands of those things still on the horizon, one would hope. Really get a sense of that failure, washout move. Now we know that this deviation's probably going to play a role. So it's stopped now where? At this failure. So what a great spot to look for the trap now. So in order for this trap to work, it's got to come off this area here, because it's got to get people thinking it's just going to do the same thing. What's the good of it going up and just going straight through? It's got to be able to create the illusion that, oh, it's going to fail again. Now, it either will or it won't. But if it doesn't, if it keeps going, then that trap's gone off, and that's how you can trade it. As I was saying before, not everything that I think of works, but it's about trying to make sure that you're entering and giving yourself a little bit of protection with getting a cushion, going on side and getting a cushion, so that then you can find out. So if I was to take 20 traders right now and ask them what do they reckon's going to happen, I think most are going to side with the short side. So I'd be looking for this to, at a minimum, push up somewhere up into here. And I think that notion of people thinking it's going to be short is the fact that it's kind of looks like it can't keep going and starts to fail. And then you'll watch for some market maker antics to, maybe take it up a bit. See how it's like and again, I don't get this right all the time, but can you see it's almost like this movie script that imagine being a movie producer and looking at script after script, and you get one, you go, oh man, I've had already 16 stories just like this. They're not going to be identical, but it's like, I don't want to do that movie again, even though it's a new script, because it's so much like something they've seen before. It's kind of the same. So it's not identical, but it's got a whole lot of elements that make it really similar, and that's what you can work with. So I'll try to take some just here at before the pre-pro low, because I'm just always going to do that. Maybe it keeps going. I'll certainly see if I can also take some before the transition, and that'll be to get me flat, because we're coming into Europe. So this is the tray that I said, I'll take some here, and I'll take some here, and I'll take some there. So you can see I just front run each of these areas, just divided it into thirds. So